Patreon pick, as requested by DreadPirate46 on Patreon, because they only spent $1 a month to subscribe to our Patreon at guapish.com/Patreon to request a movie, was, of course, the 1996 film Santa with muscles. And given Tanner is the resident muscles guy here, I figure that he should be the one that describes the plot.
Okay. Fuck, the plot. Okay, so...
There's crystals under an orphanage.
There is
they
crystals.
They fight with lightsabers.
So Hulk Hogan is a rich guy who made his money... I guess that doesn't... He's a rich guy. He's an asshole. He loses his memory. Thinks he's Santa Claus. He stumbles across a bunch of orphans, and there's an evil guy who wants crystals under the orphanage, and Hulk Hogan stops them. Or something. Fun fact, this is Mila Kunis's and Brenda Song's film debut.
Wait, Brenda Song was also in this?
Apparently. She was some chick named, I don't remember. But she's in the credits.
Okay.
So, very, very bewildering. This movie is, boring and weird.
Yeah, this is a very bizarre film that shockingly just has very stale humor throughout the entire thing. Like, sometimes you'll get a decent little chuckle out of the bizarre things that are going on, but for the most part, it's just like, man, it's still going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like very little... Maybe I'm fucking crazy and I'm just forgetting, because this movie really was so shockingly pretty forgettable for what it is, being just a fucking fever trip. But like, was there really not that much music in it? It felt like a lot of the fucking... the fucking audio design was very strange. There was a lot of like jokes they were trying to go for, but they just felt flat. 100%.
Dude, they were singing some gospel songs at the church, I think, at one point.
Maybe. I don't know. I forgot most of everything about this fucking movie, except for the crystals under the orphanage, and that guy's house is constantly like blasting air, I guess, to freshen the fucking air around his house. What the fuck was this movie?
I don't know.
What was the idea behind this? Who was like, yeah, this is a fucking cohesive plot, and we should adapt this to a film?
I don't know. For all I know, Hulk Hogan wrote the fucking script or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it must have been a sort of thing where it's like some random fan is just like yelling at him, Hulk, please check out my script. I have a fantastic idea for a screenplay here. You need to see it. And he, on a whim, he took a look at it and was like, you know what? Sure, why not? Merry Christmas, pal.
I am so genuinely confused by Hulk Hogan's voice throughout this.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously we're all familiar with the Hulk Hogan voice. And for some reason, he's doing this, like, California dude accent the entire time. And it just makes me go, is this his actual voice?
I don't know, man.
I don't
it's like, when he first appeared in the movie, like, obviously we knew that this was, like, about Hulk Hogan or whatever. And so we were waiting for him to show up. And when that guy did, it was like, there's no way this is Hulk Hogan, right?
It's I'm pretty, like, I don't know much about Hulk Hogan. I'm pretty sure he's, like, from fucking Florida or something.
Maybe? All I really know about him is, like, he had a sex tape that got leaked, and he also said the N-word at some point.
Yeah. Hopefully at the same time.
Yeah, it was with a black guy.
Yeah.
Jesus. Ray J gets around.
Anyways, off to the rankings with us.
Is that all we have to say about this?
Are we gonna have Dylan record his thoughts?
We probably should.
Okay.
I'm awaiting them with bated breath. What the fuck do you give this shit? I'm not gonna say it right now. I need to contemplate my ranking. Actually, I've really put no thought into this.
Well, while you're
of course.
thinking, here's Dylan's thoughts.
Alright, so this is going to be my review for Santa with Muscles. And, you know, this movie is... I can't really even say it's much more than the title. It was fine, I guess. This was like the most non-Christmas movie of all Christmas movies. I think this movie's fine if you don't take it seriously. I don't really know what else to say. I think one of the funnier aspects of this movie was they were very indeterminate on how strong Hulk Hogan's character was, because at one point you go from him like grabbing the chain on a makeshift ice cream truck, or maybe a real ice cream truck, doesn't matter. And he's able to just hold it in place as they're trying to speed away. To him ultimately, losing in a fight to these people that were trying to escape. Minor plot convenience or inconvenience or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. This movie was just entertaining, I suppose, and I can't really give it much more than that. I don't remember the rating I gave it, but I think the others will say what it is.
Wow, what a silly guy.
He sure did.
By the
whisper
way,
that
also,
whole time.
by the way, one quick other complaint about this film. I feel like it really doesn't have the Christmas spirit at all,
No.
which is the bare minimum a film like this should have. We really just don't have any nice heartwarming moments or anything like that. It's just some weird villains as well, which is something else that we didn't really touch on at all. What was up with those? Very strange.
It's like
Electric Chick may have been hot though. It was kind of hard to tell.
she seemed very old.
Also true.
Yeah, the villains are just bizarre. They feel like, fucking lazy ass Saturday morning cartoon villains.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this guy's geology themed and this one's a chemist, but evil.
Yeah, it was so funny when they bust. I have some crazy people to show you. This one's an archaeologist.
Why do they work for this guy? Does he pay well?
He has a really good dental plan.
There you go.
Well, anyway, off to the rankings here, I guess.
Right. There's not. It's don't watch this one, guys.
Yeah, it's not very good. Dylan, on the other hand, gave it a C+ though, so maybe there's something in there for you.
I guess. If you're just like Dylan, then yes, you might get some enjoyment out of this film.
Yeah. Did you get much enjoyment though, Tanner?
No, not really. I gave it a D.
I also gave it a D.
What a coincidence. I also gave it a D.
Holy cow.
We're all giving Hulk Hogan a fucking D on Christmas, boys.
Just like he gave to Ray J or whoever it was.
Yeah, thanks for the pick, Lucas. Stop it, you little stinker. Anyways, it landed at a D+ overall.
Fantastic. What else did we want?
Speaking of D+s,